Everybody, it's Saturday. It's the day before Mother's Day, so I'm getting ready to get started. So I figured at first I was going to just get to it, but then I said, well, I want to share with you guys and see how everybody's doing. Say, pop in and say hey, and hope everybody's doing good. Everything is going well. Well, I'm really not sure what all I'm doing, what all I'm going to cook. So I'm just going to take you guys step by step. I have an idea, but I'm not totally sure. So these are the greens. These are all mustard greens. Usually I mix them up, but the only good looking ones they had when I went to the grocery store were the mustard. So I got 3 bushels of those. I put in some sazon, 1 pack of that, some minced garlic, some garlic powder, some onion powder, some paprika, and some Creole seasoning. And then I also just added a quarter cup of sugar, and I cut up 2 pieces of bacon. And it's a nice thick good bacon too. So this is the start, y'all. Okay, and so I'm getting ready to put this in the crock pot, and I just put this in there, go sleep, wake up, they done. Or I'll just put them in early in the day, like right now it's around 5, so they'll be done probably about 3 o'clock in the morning or something like that, and I just get up and turn them off and put them in the refrigerator. So, okay, I'll be back. Everybody, happy Mother's Day. Hope all the mothers out there having a God-blessed Mother's Day. Well, you remember I started this meal last night with the greens, so and I wasn't really sure what things I was going to make with it. So this morning I got up early so that I can put this roast on, because it takes for me about 7 to 8 hours, because I like a nice roast. When I stick my fork in it, I want it to just break apart. I don't want a lot of tug. So what I did is I rinsed this off. This is a 2.5 pound chuck roast, sirloin chuck roast. And I rinsed it off, and then I, forked it, which means I just, took a little steak knife and put a bunch of holes in it, so when I put the seasons, it can go through. So I did both sides like that. Seasons both sides with paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, minced onion, some Creole seasoning, and soy sauce. Okay, and so what I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm going to put it on. It'll be on for about 6 hours, and then once the 6 hours go by, I'll cut up some bell peppers and onions. This time I'm gonna use some red bell peppers and some green bell peppers and some onion. And then I'll probably make. I hate to tell you what I'm gonna make, because I'm not really sure what I got a taste for, but I'm pretty sure what I'm gonna do is do some sweet potatoes, some fried rice, and probably some lima beans. So I think that's what I'm going to do. But I will, as I go along, I still, I'll bring you guys back. Okay, to the next step. Okay, guys. I've just about had the roast beef, beef roast, whatever you want to call it. It's just about done. It was in there for about 4.5 hours. I put the bell peppers and onions in there. I let it cook for it's been on about another hour now, because I almost forgot to show you guys. So so I'm gonna put it in there and let it keep going for another probably 2 hours. And let's just see here, so you can just see where it's at after being in there about 5.5 hours. It's kind of it's tender, but it's not tender as I like it to be. So yeah, so that's what that looks like. And then I got the bell peppers and stuff in here, and I put I put a half a pack of chicken gravy mix with just a little bit of water, just a little, because this already had made its own water, so I had only put like a half a cup in there. And then it's on juice, what I should say. And what else did I add? I added a little bit more soy sauce and some more onion powder and a little bit more Creole seasoning and a little dab of hot sauce. Yep, so that came out good. Okay, and so to make it easy for me, this is my side. I'll have some this rice-a-roni stir-fried rice. Ooh, I love that stuff. That's good. And you don't even have to fancy it up. It's just the flavor is already good. Open this can of yams. Put some brown sugar, butter, cinnamon, nutmeg, and pep milk on it. That's gonna be good to go. And then this right here, y'all. This company right here, this Margaret Holmes, everything she make is good. Except I don't like greens in the can. I got them. I don't like nobody's greens in the cans. I try to just shortcut it, but I just can't. So, but their beans, I guarantee you, if you ever taste them, you never have to put anything on them. You know, maybe, you know, some people just can't help it. You know, they just like the season, but because I'm one of those people. But this, first time I opened something or had anything, then I didn't have to add nothing to. So that's gonna be dinner. So we got the roast beef, or beef roast, however you want to call it, with the bell peppers and onions. We got the greens that I fixed last night there in the refrigerator. Got the yams and the stir fry rice. And I don't think I'm gonna fix anything else. I think that's gonna be good. That's enough. And then I'll have a Italian cream cake for dessert. But I'll show you everything in the end. Okay, y'all. Y'all, I'm back. Let me turn this TV down. Okay, well, as you can see, I decided to do some chicken too. Let me tell you something. We did take a taste of the food and everything is so good. But I'm still gonna get a chance to show you guys the final, final meal. I just pulled 4 drumsticks out and I seasoned them. Well, of course, I rinsed them off good and seasoned them up, and I seasoned them with the garlic powder, the paprika, onion powder, and that Creole seasoning. And then in the flour, this is just flour. I just put about a half a cup of flour down there because this is only 4 drumsticks. And then I put some of this in there. And I only put like a pinch, just a little fingertip, a little pinch of it. Because if you use too much, when you start frying your chicken, it'll get good and dark. So I just put just enough on this so I can make it nice and crispy. So yeah, I added chicken to the menu. And it was something else I did. I said I wanted to tell y'all. What did I do? Oh, and to those lima beans, I said you don't need nothing for them. You really don't need anything for them. But I did fry some onions first. I did fry onions and then poured the beans on top of the onions. I forgot about that and added a little pepper. It not necessarily needed it. It's just, like I said, us ones that like the season. So, okay. So this was the last step. So I'll show you guys the finished product the next time I come back. See you. You see, I'm using my technique. We're covering the pan up. Yeah. That's going to be delicious.